Right now, I feel that there's a big gap in how real estate brokerages are run. And here's what I mean. There seems to be two predominant types of brokerages. One is what I'll call kind of your legacy brokerage, which is the typical big brokerage, KW, Remax, EXP, those sort of things, very large established brokerages. A lot of new agents go there. A lot of agents go there, period. But it's kind of becoming a little bit outdated. And what I mean by that is, you pay office fees and you pay a lot of fees. You pay a large portion of your income you pay to them. And because they have these large offices and things, well, people don't go into offices anymore. I mean, most agents don't go to a physical office every day. And if they do, they're having to rent out a 10 by 10 room office, whatever you want to call it, to be able to be. The other type of brokerage that is starting to gain traction is kind of your online virtual brokerage. And it is very little help. You're on your own. Some of them are very cheap, a few $100s a transaction, what have you. And that's great. Those are really good for agents that have been around for a long time, don't need any help, don't need guidance, don't need that sense of community. They're just out there to do their business and pay as little as possible. That works for them. And then the larger brokerages, like I mentioned before, they are, more geared towards newer agents that need training and stuff, but they do fall short of that. At least that's my experience. And so there's a huge gap right in the middle there where it's somewhat seasoned agents still need some help sometimes. Every once in a while, come across a transaction that something is new, different, haven't seen it before. I need somebody to call. These big brokerages, there's nobody to call because there's too many people there. And there's only one or two team leaders for hundreds of agents. And there's just not the support that you need in the moment. And then in the online ones, there's no support because there's nobody. That's not what you're paying. And right now, there's nobody really filling that gap. So you look at what we provide at MAG Real Estate, and we provide hands-on, one-on-one training in the moment. What does that mean? That means that when you get a contract and you have to write it and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know how to do this. I'm brand new. Or I just have a question. I'm not sure what to do about this because my buyer wants to do X, Y, Z. We will pick up the phone right then. If you need to write a contract, it's your first couple of contracts and you're just not very stable with it, you can come to the office. We'll put it up on the big screen. We will write it together and explain everything to you so that you better understand in the moment. The problem with the bigger brokerages is they provide these classes, but it's all up front. And then after that, you're supposed to retain all that information from a class that you went to a little while ago. And that's hard to do. It's much easier to learn in the moment. We also have state-of-the-art software like the big brokerages do. And everything that you have, CRM, back office, all of these things are all the same as the big brokers. But we're charging less than half of what these large brokerages are charging. So that is the gap. That's what's in the middle is we don't charge near what they do. We provide way better hands-on, one-on-one training, and we give you the best of both worlds. You get everything that you need at a very affordable price with no monthly office fees or anything like that. So you pay nothing out of pocket every month, and you pay only a little bit when you actually have a transaction. This is the best model that I could have made for agents